Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, it's merely 2 months since William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua took over office. But already the cracks is emerging between these two leaders. William Ruto had a scheme to lock out the people from Mount Kenya region from the East Africa Legislative Assembly. And this did not go well with Rigathi Gachagua and some of the leaders in Mount Kenya region. But there is something you cannot take away from Mount Kenya. Any opportunity that can add value to the people of Mount Kenya region, they will always unite and fight for it. And so, the issue of East Africa Legislative Assembly provided an opportunity for Mount Kenya region, at least for the first time, to unite and speak the same voice. And while in a funeral somewhere in Mount Kenya region, Rigathi Gachagua came out openly to confirm that he is the one who rallied all the Mount Kenya members of parliament, whether in Jubilee or UDA or elsewhere, to vote behind Kanini Kega for a slot in Yala. There is problem between William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. Listen to Gachagua shortly.
Tumetoka kwa siasa. Jana umeona mimi nimeongea na hivi viongozi ya mlima, nimemwambia huyu Kanini Kega alikuwa anatukana mimi na William Ruto wampigie kura. Sio wamempigia? Hiyo ndio Kenya mpya tuko naye. Sisi mambo iliyopita hatutaki kufuata. Na hasa hii mlima yetu unataka tuunganishe tusiunganishe.
Now, this story did not end here. There is someone who was assigned to send a strong warning to President William Samoei Ruto that is either they are working together or they are going their separate way. And actually, the Nyeri governor, Mutahi Kahiga, is the man who has been assigned to send a warning to the president. By the way, Gachagua cannot speak for himself. Or not everyone in Mount Kenya region can speak for themselves. They have to assign one person to speak on their behalf. And the Nyeri governor sent the message to the president straight, without mincing his words. It was clear that they are not going to allow conmanship. It's either you are working with them by consulting, and if not, then they have to go their separate way. Listen to the governor shortly, and then we will continue.
Bas, kuna jambo nyingine ambalo ningetaka niseme, jambo ambalo linahusu siasa za kitaifa. Jana tuliweza kuangalia kwa undani kabisa, tukaona mambo yaliyokuwa katika bunge wakati kulikuwa na uchaguzi wa wabunge ambao wangetakana kwenda East African Legislative Assembly. Na tuliona mambo na tungetaka tuseme sasa kwamba hii safari tutaandamana tukiwa pamoja, au tunaweza pia kusema kama hatutakikani twende pamoja, sisi hatujaolewa na mtu yeyote ambaye akafikiria ati kuna wakati anaweza kuamua siku moja atatupeleka hivi, kesho atatufanya hivi. Sisi tulitazama jana na tukaona kwamba kuna watu ambao wanajaribu kuleta ukora katika siasa. Mambo ambao tunafanya tukiwa kitu kimoja, tumekubaliana, lakini jana tuliona kuna watu wanatuletea mchezo. Na ndipo tunawaambia hiyo ndio sababu tulimchagua Kanini Kega. Sisi watu wa UDA. Na tutaendelea kuwachagua watoto wetu kama tunaletewa mchezo kama huo. Tungetaka tuseme bado ni mapema katika hii harusi, lakini dalili ya mvua ni mawingu. Tukae macho, na tunasema tukiwa hapa Nyeri, nchi ya Maumau, idhuwe totihaka kwa machuru. Asante sana, Mungu awabariki.
Makofi. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and they are yet to subscribe. Please consider subscribing so that another time once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers, anyone who drop comment, those who have joined channel membership, thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, give this video a thumbs up, by the way, so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Quickly back to our discussion. Now, the truth of the matter is that it is emerging clear that William Ruto has no option. Going forward, he will be forced either to work with the people of Mount Kenya region through consulting before making serious decision, or these people are going to walk away from William Ruto and forge their way forward in the future. I'm saying Ruto has no option because this is just the first term. There will be second term he is going to seek. But how do you go about it? Remember, even President Uhuru Kenyatta did not like to work with Ruto. But because he was looking for second term in office, he had no option but to compromise Ruto until second term came and he was voted for. So the whole of this year going forward, after the noise from the people of Mount Kenya region, Ruto will learn that Gachagua has spoken. So when he see him, he will not see him just as a member of UDA party and a deputy. The people of Mount Kenya region are telling Ruto, treat Gachagua as a principal in Kenya Kwanza. Maybe the way we would want to treat people like Wetangula and Musalia. Don't see him just as a member of UDA. Mount Kenya is separate from Rift Valley. So they need their respect and they need their share. The truth of the matter is that there was no way Ruto was going to become president without the mountain. So the president has no option. He has to work with them whether he like or not. In case Ruto will make a decision maybe to say he starts to work with the other people, maybe finding new friends in, let's say, like Western, Lower Eastern, Coast region, and even Nyanza region. The truth of the matter is that the early rebels in Mount Kenya region will harm William Samoei Ruto. So he would not want maybe to go into that direction. So people of Mount Kenya region, they are going to enjoy first time of William Ruto in office by pushing for their agenda, and even with the threat they are making, and even including blackmail. They can go to an extent of blackmailing William Ruto, and they will have no option but to compromise some of the things they will be asking for. But here is the danger that the people of Mount Kenya region need to understand or know. Just the same way Uhuru Kenyatta treated William Ruto after the 2017 general election, they should prepare for that. Why? Ruto will not be seeking that term in office. After all, it is against our constitution. So Ruto will know he's going home after that term. Ruto will not need Mount Kenya region when he will be serving his second term in office. Even they will try to blackmail or make such statement they are making as of now, he can easily work with other people and prepare to go home. You saw Uhuru brought Railaodinga on table, and of course other members of parliament, and they helped him to do his work second term in office. But again, the danger with Ruto is that if he will decide to betray Mountain in the second term, will he have someone else like Railaodinga who can support him? Maybe he needs Kalonzo. Or Railaodinga, that matter. But then are they ready to work with him? If yes, the Mountain will suffer the most in the second term of William Samoei. They will try to have his way, because we know this is a president who has a capacity or a capability of buying even members of parliament. He don't buy them, oh yeah. He can buy all of them. So once they buy them, his bills will go through. But the people of Mount Kenya region will have to suffer in terms of lobbying for development, in terms of lobbying for maybe positions here and there in the second term. And it will be so far in the second term. The way Ruto put more CSS from Mount Kenya region in his cabinet, I don't think if it is going to happen the same. In the second term, he is going to reduce them to size. And that will be a fulfillment of what Mutahi Ngunyi was talking about, reducing the mountain to the size. In terms of CSS, they will be reduced. In terms of PSS, they will be reduced, including ambassadors and all those other things, because Ruto will be going home after all. In terms of development, of course, he will not concentrate in the area that much. Instead, he will build more of Rift Valley and some few other places here and there. So that's the kind of the situation. The only good thing the mountain can do as of now is to use the first term of William Ruto in government to lobby their agenda and have most of the positions the way they have managed, like CSS and PSS, and then push for development agenda in their area. So because of the unity in mountain when it comes to development, it can help them. These people, when it comes to the issue of what is it in this government for us, they will unite together. They will not go into political parties. And maybe this is a lesson the people from Western need to learn. When you are pushing for something, you have to unite. If it is to rally behind a candidate, unite, whether that candidate is losing or winning. And when it comes to development, now it is time to unite. You can see now there will be no Jubilee or UDA in Mount Kenya region when it comes to pushing for development agenda. When it comes to pushing for sloth in Mount Kenya region, because when someone gets, at least some people will benefit within that area. And these people have mastered that art. It has helped them for long term. And yes, credit to them.